Good evening, it's Glenn the Ball Chef, and tonight I'm putting together a little appetizer recipe. It's called teriyaki steak on a stick. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some nice sirloin steak, slice it off thin, marinate it in a little teriyaki, homemade, put it on some live coals and grill this little appetizer up, and I think you'll find it quite delightful. So let's get started. I'll show you how we do this. Okay, so you want to make some great teriyaki steak on a stick. You need to start with good beef. Not the best beef, but good beef. And I chose sirloin for this. And what you want to do is you want to take your sirloin and you want to cut it into thin strips. I've got some sirloin that I put in the freezer for just a smidge. And I'm going to cut this off thin. As it's partially frozen, it will be a lot easier to slice thin. So we'll cut off the sirloin, and after I've cut all the sirloin up, I've got a pound and a half, we'll start to marinate it. Alright, the key to this teriyaki steak is the marinade. And what we'll start out with is a little bit of fresh ginger. Just want to grate this off real fine. Maybe get a teaspoon and a half. So we've got a teaspoon and a half of our ginger put in there. We're going to put in about 3 tablespoons of a good quality soy sauce, and of course some cracked black pepper again. Go with about 4 or 5 rotations on that. And of course we need to put in a tablespoon of brown sugar, and of course the sesame oil. Let's put in a tablespoon of sesame oil into our marinade. Now what we're going to simply do is take all of our sliced sirloin, put that into the marinade, whip this up, and let this ginger, sesame, soy, brown sugar marinate in this meat 2-3 hours in the fridge. And right before you get ready to put it onto the skewers, we'll make sure that we bring this back up to room temperature so that we put it out on the grill. It's going to grill off just the way we want it. So we'll come back. Alright, and there they are. The beef teriyaki have all been stitched onto their skewers and ready to take them out to some live coals where we're going to cook them off. Or should I say grill them off. There's a wise man once said, I think it was Sal, saying he had the world's noisiest backyard. Now you're wrong, I do. That's okay. We're going to put these teriyaki skewers up here on these live charcoal coals. We're going to cook these bad boys off one by one, inch by inch. It's going to be, wow, it's going to be a cinch. Yard by yard, it's hard. But these, my friends, when these are done, these are going to be bordering on spectacular. I'll be back with the end results. Oh, and there they are. The grilled teriyaki beef sticks. They look delicious. We've got to be a little surprised in everything that I do. We're going to be using some black sesame seeds on these. Wow, this is the new rage, but we're going to put a few on there. A little something different here. Roasted black sesame seeds. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Why not? Tastes just like regular sesame seeds, but they're black. So let's take a bite. See how this thing tastes. Teriyaki gets you right off the bat, man. Can't be wrong with that charcoal, man. It really brings out the beef in the beef. Thanks for watching. It's Glenn the Ball Chef, and as always, bon appetit.